What's up guys, it's the Devil's Talon here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at how to W key and increase your points in Arena by analyzing one of the best Arena players of all time, and that is FaZe Martoz. But before I get into this video guys, if you do enjoy my content or find what I'm telling you helpful, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, we're so close to 500, and turn on post notifications. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. Alright, as you can see on the screen, guys, we have Martoz's POV. This is going to be from his most recent highlight video. He constantly does arena highlight videos, already being in Champions probably within 3 days at maximum being the season. But we're going to just take a look at some of his clips here and that what allows him to be so dominant in this arena season, especially, but in all of seasons in general. He is an absolute animal. So let's just take a look. We're going to open up this clip with a full charge, the rare elusive gold charge shotgun. Now this clip is absolutely brilliant, using the shockwave exploit, which he has mastered all the way back in from caddy corner. Let's just take a look at what he does here. That's so good. So we saw this charge clip. So immediately shockwaves with a wall. One thing I love about Martoz is he uses his exploits to play extremely safe. He doesn't just psycho in willy-nilly with a box. This allows him to get easy piece control, and boom, he gets that kill fast. And then now in slow motion, you're going to see the Mandalorian exploit. I've explained this with the video with Savid. And then he uses, I don't know what that was, I believe a 0-point exploit. Martoz is also excellent at finding exploits, kind of a modern day Tfue. And now here is the Mandalorian exploit. The wall being one tap, he psychos right in with a box. And as you can see, preference from the charge, you're going to see predominant charge clips. Really good piece control, editing with the blueprints, cones, back wall, everything, duck. This is absolutely textbook right here. Look at this. I want to rewatch this particular clip because it is so good, mechanically strong. So again, we're watching him psycho in with the Mandalorian, getting this elimination. Now let's just take a look. Really triple edit, never leaves the blueprints. Gets the piece control, edits through the cone. Notice that duck back here, right? He gets this back wall, but he realizes he has to switch to his shotgun. So he ducks back to a right-hand peek. Look at that crouch, too. That opponent hitting the wall. Again, excellent movement. Gets a nice crack and then resets. His opponent tries to go out and realize, oh my goodness, I'm full piece control. This is a 50-50. And same exact thing, editing through with the blueprints. An immediate duck back behind the wall. Giving him time to get that shotgun pulled out. Beautiful. Again, movement, crouch, just kind of being elusive to hit. Really fantastic. Everything about that is really, really good. Now this particular clip, editing through with the blueprints, then switches to the shotgun. Attempts to get it, doesn't get it. I love this right here. Realizing his opponent has attack, he sits there, trusts his aim, and holds the charge and absolutely max damages him. Really great stuff. And then good recognition. It is never ever advised for an opponent to edit on you with a charge. And this is exactly what happens right here. Good high ground. Beautiful kind of edit coursing. Goes for piece control. A huge crack. And then he's going to sit there and hold and wait. And then really, really excellent aim. Probably would have been another 100+ shot. Good clone slide. Notice kind of a click speed. Crouches. Plays a little bit of mind games, right? Resets. Gets a nice little crack. Notice he waits. Giving him time. Notice his opponent spraying. Excellent. And then another shotgun and Mandalorian exploit with a nice little headshot in a victory royale. This is going to be something you could kind of constantly use. Really nice sniper right here. Boom, 110. Goes and finishes the fight. Now look at this. This is an OG type of style, but usually most players cycle in, not Martoz. Getting absolute full piece control and then ending the fight extremely fast. He had good pre-fight damage, so he was confident that the opponent was going to probably be at max 150. But let's just talk about this. This was really popularized in Chapter 2, Season 1, with the RPG kind of dropping down. What ended up, most players would stand at this back left corner. But again, Martoz is so safe, establishing both piece control, wall cone slide. Look at this opponent trying to build to protect himself. He has nowhere to go, and he just runs flat into a wall. Crack, 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 and that's a GG's. But again, just so textbook, so technical, not diving in unnecessarily, taking a 50-50. Beautiful right hand peek, letting the opponent basically run right in the wall for him, and that's a GG's. Not much to say there. Opponent psychos through. No, he sits there and waits. Ugh. Just taking that 50-50. Really, really great stuff. The rare tack, and as you can see why, not very good weapon in my opinion. I will always say that Charge is alpha, and then Martoz and Savid and most of the pros agree that the Charge is just not significantly good. I don't know how he hits this snipe. This snipe is nuts. But Mandalorian Sniper, unfortunately, no longer in the game because NPCs are disabled. So not really going to get to see that Mandalorian exploit. But you see Martoz's aim is incredibly nuts. It's a nice little one shot. Oh, back wall. This is really good to watch. Full piece. Beautiful. Kind of edit coursing. Full piece control. Sitting there waiting. Resets, cracks, get that back wall. Fantastic. That whole sequence is so nice. Let's just watch it back through just so you can kind of just appreciate all of the mechanics. So editing through, attempts to get back wall. He almost has everything there. Opponent just luckily gets a ramp up, but Martoz just fastly, quickly reacting, going other way. Predicts his opponent's going to be there. Kind of mongrel classes, always with the blueprints out. This reset's crucial. And then that back wall just licks his opponent. Looks stupid. Look like a flopper. Just great stuff. Something you can always do with the Charge is if opponent is spraying an SMG down on you, just hold it as if your builds breaks and get good cracks. You'd see the damage with the Charge being extremely rewarding. Beautiful triple edit. Resets the floor to get his opponent cracked. 24, but this is really, really good. Predicts his opponent going to the right. Gets the preemptive piece control established and ends the fight fast. Reading, recognize your opponent. That is extremely common to clone slide that way. Gets the wall. Oh, this is fantastic right here. Look, back wall. Opponents look like, oh no, where do I go? And again, it's all just due to good angles and good understanding. So notice his opponent's right there. Immediately gets the wall. Goes for a shot. Now gets this back wall. And just kind of goes right in because he realizes his opponent's back, right? Before you saw him play a little bit more safe. But in this instance, his opponent's backed him as he's trying to edit out the back wall. That isn't his and he doesn't know that. So it's almost a free kill. Doesn't have to play as safe with the angle peaks. Nice little preemptive fight damage. Oh, beautiful cone piece control. And then a right hand peek to finish that fight off. Great stuff. Oh, a Mitro pre-fire. Fantastic. Again, it's never ever smart to edit on opponent holding a Charge, especially if they've been holding that long. It's just better to play safe. Oh, I love the tap fire timing with the to break with the P90. And this is really technical W King. You don't see him carrying a P90 too often, especially with NPCs being nerfed and removed from the game. It's really not as common anymore. Spray is extremely strong, but you can still be a very technical W key or arm, mouse, and keyboard, even with the inconsistencies of the tac shotgun. Now, this clip is kind of funny, just a cute way to end the video. Poor guy gets yeeted with the harpoon and dies to fall damage and absolute GG's. Great stuff from Martoz there. The biggest takeaway I see from Martoz doesn't really change from season to season, but it is still very, very pertinent. You see a lot of the exploits still being used, using RPG exploits, using Mandalorian, and that's just understanding meta. That's something Martoz always demonstrates extreme high levels of. He always shows technical W King skills with editing through with blueprints and establishing piece control, and then taking excellent right hand peeks that allow him to minimize the damage, and in, as you can even see, using things like 0 point to psycho in and shock in and end opponents so quickly. If you want to improve your W key in arena, especially if you're on high ping, using these exploits is going to be extremely crucial. And then going into creative, practicing your mechanics and going for piece control. Maybe if you feel like you're not confident enough to do that in arena, go in pubs, try to get a good build fight, editing through with the blueprints, and then establish piece control on your opponents, because that is going to be the biggest separator of what a good player versus a top tier player can do. A top tier player's established piece control, as well as having insane aim. If you're on mouse and keyboard, maybe going and kovaxing, practicing your shotgun aim. If you're on controller, maybe working on your mechanics just a little bit more to make sure they're nice and smooth and you can establish piece control. And then have a spray weapon again if you're on controller, because to be honest, aim assist is still pretty strong in that regard, and it's no different this season. But Martoz showing that you don't need a insane amount of spray to be dominant in this season. The main thing you really need is the charge. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. And I hope that I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.